That night, a storm of silence filled the house. A wife and her husband had argued, and though no words were spoken afterward, the silence screamed louder than the fight itself. After dinner, he lay beside their children and soon drifted into sleep. But she couldn't. Her heart was heavy, her eyes wet, and a single thought echoed in her mind. I can't live like this anymore. Quietly, she slipped out of the house. The night was cool, the streets dimly lit. She walked without any destination, just seeking a moment of peace. But soon, she heard something. Soft voices carried on the night air. From a nearby house, a woman's trembling voice prayed, "Dear God, please, just one piece of bread for my child tonight." The wife froze. Her tears stopped. She listened for a moment, her own problems suddenly feeling distant, and then walked on, her heart strangely uneasy. A few steps later, from another home, she heard another voice, a mother praying for her son. "God, please protect him from misfortune. Keep him safe wherever he is." Further down the street, she overheard a man whispering to his wife, "Tomorrow you have to beg the landlord for more time. Fold your hands if you must, just so he doesn't throw us out." The wife slowed her pace. The weight of her own argument began to feel lighter, almost insignificant, but she kept walking. From another small window, she heard a weak, frail voice. An old grandmother said softly, "Son, it's been days since you brought my medicine." The young man replied with shame in his voice, "Grandma, the shopkeeper won't give it on credit anymore, and I don't have the money." The wife pressed a hand to her chest. Her tears, which once fell for her own pain, now fell for theirs. A little further on, she passed a tiny hut. Inside, a mother was whispering to her children, "Go to sleep, my loves. Your father will bring food tonight. When he comes, I'll wake you up." The children nodded, their little stomachs empty, and slowly closed their eyes, clinging to a promise. At that moment, the wife stopped walking. She couldn't take another step. The world around her suddenly looked different. Every house held its own pain. Every family was fighting its own battle. She turned around and slowly, deliberately, walked home. When she entered her room, her husband was asleep beside their children. They all looked so peaceful. As she sat quietly by the bed, he stirred in his sleep and reached out, his hand searching for hers in the space between them. Her heart softened. She realized, yes, they argued. Yes, they had differences. But this man worked for her. He cared for her. And together they had a home, food on the table, and children who slept safely under a roof. These were the very blessings that so many were praying for at that exact moment. She lay down beside him, placed her hand gently on his, and whispered a quiet prayer of her own. "Thank you, God, for what I already have." You see, behind every smile, there is a story of struggle we cannot see. Every family carries silent burdens. Arguments, hardships, and pain are part of every relationship. But it's love, and more importantly, gratitude, that holds it all together. When we focus only on our own pain, we forget that others are fighting battles far greater than ours. Gratitude doesn't magically erase our problems, but it gives us the strength to face them with peace and with patience. It shifts our perspective. Sometimes, it's not our life that needs to change. It's the way we look at it. And when we start counting our blessings instead of our sorrows, we often find that we already have more than enough. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more content that inspires. We'll see you in the next one.